Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal Francis, and this is your Quick Tip Tuesday. This quick tip is maybe the one that you'll get the most out of, I hope. I was talking to my bestie, and I realized she had no idea how to find and curate her own brush collection, makeup brush collection. And that's when I realized that a lot of people don't know how. And what she said to me was, is there a brush set out there that just has on the brush what it's used for, and then I can just buy that? And I thought to myself, and I had literally said to her, most of them, a lot of them, right on there: foundation brush, highlighter brush, contour brush, blush brush. But you can use any brush for any task as long as it gets the job done. That's first. Now, if you haven't seen my I'm Back video, then you may not know, but when I moved recently, I had to throw away all of my makeup brushes. It would have been worse if I didn't already know that Wet n Wild has really good, inexpensive makeup brushes. And this is part of their essential makeup brush kit. Makeup brushes. They're usually have a flat bottom, and they have pink and white brush hairs. You can clean that one. A lot of them are ergonomic, where they've got this little whoopie-doo in here for you to put your thumb or your pointer finger. And they're really soft. They don't poke. They're good. And they're really inexpensive. Here's your quick tip, though. This is not sponsored by Wet n Wild. I just think they're really good for really inexpensive. I think that the number one thing that you need to be concerned with when starting to use makeup, okay, is your brushes. Your brushes are like, if you think about it like an oil painter, their brushes are the number one tool that they need to create their art. And so that's what you're doing, is creating your art. And so I think that you need really good brushes to get a really good job done. Okay? Now, Wet n Wild are excellent drugstore brushes. Elf, not so much. They're sharp and pokey, and they scratch, and I don't know why people talk so much about the Elf brushes. I don't think they're nearly as good as Wet n Wild. Again, not sponsored, but here's the quick tip. Don't buy a really expensive set of brushes. Like everybody's talking about the Angie Hot and Flashy brushes right now. The BK Beauty brushes. Who's that makeup artist that I like? I've been watching her recently. She just came out with a new set. Nikki LaRose. Don't go out and buy the whole sets, okay? Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to spend $200, $300, maybe $400 on a set of brushes that literally have been curated for someone else. And I'm going to talk about Nikki LaRose here because I think she can handle it. I don't know anybody else. I don't know, but I think she can handle this. Of course, okay, influencers are going to sell their perfectly curated set as it's perfect and you don't need any other brushes and, you know, mine are the one, just get mine. And it's true. It's really true. It's perfect. They're all perfect for them. Makeup brushes are personal. Highly personal. It's like foundation and concealer and, you know, how you wear, you know, the combination and how it goes with your skin type and undertones and all the things. We each use different brushes to accomplish different tasks. And a lot of times we use them in different ways. Okay. Now, I will say this as an example. Let me see if I can find. Let's see here. Oh. Well, do I not have one? I know I've got one in here somewhere. Here it is. Okay. This brush here. This is a Wet n Wild brush. It's totally fine. This, you see, is a flat paddle brush. Okay? This is a foundation brush. This is what a lot of people use to put their foundation on with. My favorite thing to do with that brush is highlight. You will never see me use a brush like that to put on my foundation. I prefer beauty blenders. But also, I might use a stippling brush. Or a buffing brush. I'm not going to use that flat. I'm not going to use it for that. But a lot of people do, and that's what it was made for. So, back to the quick tip. What I suggest doing is don't buy an expensive brush set, because you may come across the situation where you've spent $100 to $400 on a brush set and you may only use or like one brush in the set. I've done it. That's not fun. To realize you're not ever going to pick up another one of those brushes. You have one that you're ride or die in that whole set. That one brush is not worth $400. Ugh. I don't care how ride or die. So, my suggestion is buy an inexpensive brush set, like that you do your reviews, watch reviews, do your research, that we know is that they're good brushes, like Wet n Wild, that they get the jobs done, okay? Find your perfect brush shapes to get the jobs done that you need to get done. And once you find your perfect shapes, then take that brush, let's say this is a highlighter brush. Okay, this is Wet n Wild from their holiday collection, but shape, we're looking at shape right now. This is a highlighter brush. And let's say, okay, this is my perfect highlighter brush, let's just say. And I want to find this shape in a luxury brush because this is my favorite shape. It gets the job done. I know how to use this shape brush. So then you go over to BK Beauty, Anissa Beauty, and you find a highlighter brush like this, and you spend the extra money on the one brush, not the whole set. And then, let's see. Oh, this is a Morphe, so inexpensive, but it's shape is what we're going with. It's like a domed pencil-y brush. Okay, we got that perfect shape. Let's say this is the brush that gets in the crease. And it does exactly this in the crease motion, exactly like I need it to do. You take this brush, shape, the shape, and you take it to Anissa Beauty or BK Beauty or somewhere where they have a little more expensive, where they're a little more expensive, and you get this brush shape, and you spend that little bit of extra money on one brush. And when you're finished, and all the brushes that you've bought are your favorite shapes, and they're all your ride or die, then you have your own perfectly curated brush set that was perfectly curated for you, by you. Yeah, it's going to take a little work, but you can do it. It's like I said, get you the Wet n Wild Essential brush set. I know I'm pushing that one, but I really like those. Get you an inexpensive brush set. Find the shape you like. The shapes. For doing each of the jobs. Then, go spend your money on those expensive brushes. And then I'm going to bring up Nikki LaRose again. Her brush set was being sold as a set. And then she talked them into selling them individually. Now, the reason for that is twofold. She's a makeup artist. She's not stupid. She's not ignorant where makeup is concerned, and she's not ignorant where those who are not buying luxury things, their drugstore, it's okay if you don't buy luxury makeup, but you need luxury brushes. You might need to buy them one at a time for money purposes. You might need to buy them one at a time. But also, she's not ignorant in that we all need our own curated brush set. Now, one I would like to try from her is the two-sided brush where you can do powder on one side, cream on the other. That sounds highly innovative. I haven't ever heard of a brush like that. So, and in a situation like that, maybe you skip ahead. Maybe you go ahead and buy the one brush because there's not one like that. Or maybe the Anissa Beauty or the BK Beauty brushes that are the foundation brushes that are shaped. This is a NYX brush. It's new to me. I haven't used it. But you see this shape? Anissa Beauty and BK Beauty have this shape brush, and it's like a paw print. And a lot of people are using it to put on foundation or blush or contour. It's really interesting brush. Now, I haven't tried it. It's new. I will say, if you guys, if you guys are one of the three that get the three giveaways that I'm going to be giving out in celebration of my return, you're going to get a brush like this. These brushes are so interesting. You might want to bite the bullet, because this is an interesting shape and not found in inexpensive brush sets. But this is a NYX brush. So, like I said, inexpensive first. And then if you like the shape, then you go out and you buy Anissa or BK Beauty or something. But I'm excited to try this one. So, yeah. So that's your little quick tip Tuesday, as well as a little sneak peek as to something that the winners are going to get. All three winners will get a brush just like this. And so, anyway, that's your quick tip. Buy an inexpensive brush set, find your perfect shapes, then buy your expensive brushes individually. You'll save a lot more money. You'll curate your own perfect set of brushes, and they will all be your ride or die. And you will thank me later. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This has been your Quick Tip Tuesday.